In previous video, we have seen what do you mean by semantic network. Now we know that semantic means what? Meaning. Now how we can improve the precision and recall of information retrieval process by using meaning. As we know that one word is having two different meanings, that is what known as a ambiguity. That is the main problem in natural language processing. So will this ambiguity affect our information retrieval process? That's why we have to construct a proper semantic network in which a concept is representing means concept is represented by the node, and how that node is linked with another node, that is based on the context, means based on the meaning only it will be linked with the another node. Now let us see, what do you mean by semantic information retrieval? Means information retrieval that is making use of semantic network. And how we are constructing a semantic network? Based on the meaning of a particular concept. Okay, yeah. Semantic information retrieval is a process in which the retrieval is based on meaning or semantic of the query. Okay, based on the meaning of the terms that are used in your query. Meaning means what? In technical language it is known as a semantics. So based on the semantics of your query, I am performing the retrieval process. Okay. Now, unlike the traditional knowledge based retrieval, semantic information retrieval focuses on understanding the intent behind the query. Means what exactly user want to search, that intent I am going to understand. Okay. For example, I want to find out the names of the artist who has set fire on the stage. That is a query user has given. Now setting fire on the stage by a artist is because of his excellent performance. It doesn't mean that he is planning to blast the stage. So based on the context, the meaning of the word fire is changed. Means whether you are using it in terms of an accident or whether you are using it in terms of an artist performance. So this is what is known as understanding the intent behind the query. Okay. Now the importance of this approach lies in its ability to enhance the precision and relevance. Yes, if you understand what exactly user want to search, then only you can provide the related information to the user. Okay, and then only it will give me a good feedback related to the relevance of my result. Okay, so I want to enhance the precision and relevance by making use of this semantic. Now here, yes, if you understand the meaning of the query, then it will bridge the gap between the user query and the result. Okay, and here, yeah, you are empowering the AI system which is helping you to retrieve the information by comprehending and interpreting the semantic. Okay, and now listen, any user may want to search the information. He may use a natural language or he may use a typical technical language. So your retrieval process should be capable of understanding the meaning of both the languages. Okay, so it should be able to comprehend and interpret the meaning. Now what are the characteristics and features? So the first one is what? Yes, I want to do the semantic understanding. Based on the context, I want to understand the meaning of terms used in the query, the contextual relevance. As I told you, based on the context, what results should be returned to the user, that will change. The set of the documents which is containing the information may change. Okay, your result set may change. So the relevance is whole and soul based on the context. Now the next one is what? Concept based retrieval. Yeah, means a user will search on a particular concept, then those concepts are represented by our nodes, so easily I can get those documents. Okay. Now how you are getting a particular document? Now user is posting the query, you are representing your document in a graphical form, but how you are going to relate it? User will post the query in just one line and you are representing your document by a graph. Now how you are going to relate it? How you are going to find out the similarity which is based on the semantics in between your query and the graph? So for that purpose, there is a concept called as a semantic relatedness, means whether this document is answer for your query, that relation I want to find out. Okay, so that is what known as a topological similarity by using the ontology. Ontology means what? Based on the context, what is the exact meaning of a particular term, that is known as a ontology. Okay, so here what is happening, you are representing your document by the vector space model. Now what I want to do, I want to correlate the terms that are present in your document as well as the terms that are present in my query. Then how I am going to find out the distance between the two documents. Okay, distance between two documents means what? The document that is in my corpus, that is in my database, and the query is also considered as one of the document. Now listen, based on the frequency of particular terms in a document, I am deciding the term frequency. Okay, as well as there is a inverse document frequency, already we have seen it in unit 2. Okay, as well as in unit 2 1 we have seen what do you mean by simple term weighting. So these two terms you already know. So how these two terms are going to help me? It will find out the frequency of the particular term. So the amplitude is representing the frequency of the particular term. Okay, now the next one is what? Latent semantic analysis, in which what I am going to do, I am going to analyze the meaning that is in my document. Okay, so it is trying to find out the hidden semantic relationship between the words of a document which are part of a corpus. Okay, now the next thing is what? Another representation for your document may be using a embedding layer. So in which you can use the word embedding, in which each word is represented by a dense vector. Okay, so what are the examples of your word embedding? Word to vec and globe. Okay, now the another embedding layer use is I am generating the word embeddings based on the context of each word. Here in the previous case, I am not considering any context. If you are considering the context, then it is called as a contextual representation. It is a contextual embedding. Okay, and now sometimes what happens, based on the topic also the representation will change. So which is called as a topic modeling. Okay, based on the distribution of topics inside your document, the representation will change. Now how your semantic network is helping me for query optimization, and it is helping me the retrieval process easy, more relevant with the enhanced precision and accuracy. Now this is my resource database, means what? The set of the documents. Okay, then those documents I will represent. Okay, by using either vector space model or any of the embedding. Just now we have seen the word embedding, or embedding which is based on the context or which is based on the topic. Okay, now inside ontology I have my data as well as I know the user's query. So using the ontology I will try to find out the meaning of the terms in user query. So I will optimize my query by using the semantic annotations. The meaning of terms in the query is known as a semantic annotation. And finally, I will go for the semantic information retrieval. So the more detailed diagram is given here. In query UI, the user will pose his query. Okay. Now you will perform the semantic analysis of query using domain knowledge. So in this process only you are using the ontology. Okay, and then you will compare your query with the annotated documents. Now on your documents also you have applied the ontology, on your query also you have applied the ontology. The semantic annotation is applied on your database as well as a user requirement. Now yeah, we will get the documents annotated. Now domain knowledge ontology means what? You have applied the ontology on the user query by using the database of your ontology, and then particular document will be retrieved. Means here you are trying to find out the distance between the annotations of your document as well as of your query. Now in vector space model, how we are going to find out the distance? By using the cosine angle of two documents. So here also we are doing the same. We are trying to find out the cosine angle between the document and the query, and finally the result will be returned to the user, and that will be ranked based on the relevance. Okay. Now let us see one example. Okay, user want to find out whether the grass is wet. Then what are the possibility? Why your grass is wet? It may be the case that the sprinkle is used. Okay, and it may be the case that recently it has been rained. So again, if you go to the upper level, then rainy season is there. Is there any season? What are the two possibilities? True or false? If it is true, then recently it has been rained, and because of which grass is wet. If it is false, then sprinkle is used, and because of which grass is wet. So because of that, the sportsman may have the risk of slipperiness. Okay, so based on the context, the meaning will change, and you should be able to find out the hidden meaning behind the words in your query, and based on that you should able to retrieve the result to improve the relevance of that result with the query. Okay. Now, what are the advantages of the semantic network? As I told you, the precision will be enhanced. It will have the improved user experience. Means if you are giving the more related results to the user, frequently he will use your information retrieval system only. As we use Google, and nowadays we are using ChatGPT more frequently. Why? Because I am having a good user experience. I am getting more related results. I am getting results with the enhanced precision. Okay. Now, nuanced understanding means what you should be able to understand the meaning of the terms which are used in human language, because it is in the natural language. The human is not posing the query in technical terms. Okay, so your retrieval system should be capable of giving me results for both type of the human beings. Okay, but what is the drawback now? Now complex in implementation, because the implementation process is becoming complex only because of the ambiguity. Okay, and here we are having the semantic ambiguity. As I told you, one word may have two meanings. So these drawbacks we should keep in mind. So in this video we have seen how we can construct a semantic network and how semantic network helps for retrieving information from a corpus with enhanced precision. Okay, thank you.